Welcome to the Catbird Quilts. I'm Kathy Martin, and in today's video, I have a couple of things on my sewing table that haven't been on my sewing table before. And so I have a lot to say about it, so stay with me. Okay, so I know I said that we were going to take a break in December, and we are actually taking a break in December. As you may have noticed, there was no video last week, and we will be breaking from here forward. But I got some news this week, and it has forced me to have something new on my sewing table, and that is a hanging sleeve for my super scrappy challenge Rothko quilt for Quiltcon 2024. And so if you haven't figured out what that means, it was accepted for the show. The challenge was the American Patchwork and Quilting Super Scrappy Challenge. If you want to see more about that, there are a couple of videos before now. But I submitted it on October the 31st, which was the deadline. And the deadline was midnight. And I think I sent it at like 10 p.m. So cutting it kind of close. And, sent it off with a wing and a prayer. And just got the news this week that it has been accepted. And so in the acceptance packet, which that's crazy even to hear myself say that, I have to put a label on it and a hanging sleeve, a 4-inch hanging sleeve, which they have very specific directions, thank goodness. So I don't have to figure it out on my own. So now I am stitching a hanging sleeve to my quilt. So for those of you that are going to Quiltcon 2024 in February, my quilt will be there and I will be there. And so for those of you that are going, I'll be around. Come find me. Let's get a selfie. Let's talk about using shirts and quilts, and I'll be around. And I'm loud and laugh a lot. So just follow the laugh. You'll probably find me. So that's thing number one on my sewing table. Thing number two is I get the question, what do I do with other people ask me, that was weird syntax. Other people ask me, what do I do with the buttons that come from shirts? And the answer so far has been nothing. I put them in a jar, which you see right here. Every year I have this plan that I'm going to come up with something really clever and cute for Christmas gift sewing that's going to somehow incorporate these buttons. And every year, much like waiting to the last minute to send my Quiltcon submission, I kind of wait to the last minute and then it's too late. And then I don't have the time for R&D. And that's research and development. And so I thought, what would it be like if I actually got ahead and figured it out? So I'm doing some just exploring ideas with my buttons. I did want to say the other day I sorted them, which by the way took a surprising amount of time. This is a ball jar. It's a ball jar with, I think I'm at 2 cups, maybe 2.5 cups of just the ivory ones. And I thought, oh my goodness, that would cover a whole quilt. So I dumped them out on my dining room table, and we'll have a picture of that. And it actually only occupies the surface area just like this, just a relatively like maybe 12 by 12, maybe. So they don't go as far as you think they might. So if you're also trying to come up with something with your buttons and you want to use them and not give them away to a school or whatever, just know they may not go as far as you think. And so if I ever decide to do something really big with them, I may have to call in the reinforcements and y'all send me all your ivory buttons. We're not there yet. So I am developing maybe some Christmas ideas that incorporate your buttons for next year in the break. And then the last thing that's on my sewing table, there's a lot more on my sewing table. actually. There's the graduation quilt that's forming behind me, the finishing up of the flying home quilt. I'm quilting the magnolia quilt finally. But the last thing that is on my sewing table right now, my sewing area needs a facelift. Well, I don't know about needs. I would like for my sewing area to have a facelift. So we are considering colors and maybe moving some things around, maybe adding some functional shelving. Who knows? It's not decided, but that is definitely on my sewing table. And all of my sewing accoutrement will probably be shoved into a pile over Christmas while we paint and freshen it up a bit in here. So that's about it. It's not, there's so much more, but that's about it that I'm going to talk about today. So maybe I don't have a lot to say about it. I would like to wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. If you celebrate Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. If you celebrate Kwanzaa, Happy Kwanzaa. Whatever your holiday plans, or maybe you're not a big fan of the holidays, and that's okay. So to you, I say, have a great day. Thanks for being with me this year, you guys. Your support means the world to me. It has kept me going, given me ideas for videos and for my own projects. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to have you with me. And I hope you have a wonderful holiday. And I'll see you in the new year. This is the Catbird Quilts. I'm Kathy Martin. And thank you so much for watching.